international educator.
Hello learner, welcome to Eastern Government Secondary Revision. During our revision, we are going to talk about topics covering Form 1, Form 2, Form 3 up to Form 4. I believe it will be very beneficial to you because it will help you revise on topics you might have done some days back. So let's go straight to the first question. Explain 5 reasons why early people domesticated crops and animals during the Neolithic period. Explain 5 reasons why early people domesticated crops and animals during Neolithic period. So as we agreed earlier as historians, for you to fully provide the correct required responses, you should fully understand the keywords. And in the process, you need to underline them. For example, in this question, you need to underline the word explain. You also need to underline the word 5 because it will tell you that the question is closed. You are only supposed to provide only 5 responses. More than 5 will be ignored by the examiner. Then, we need to understand and underline the word domesticated. Then finally, you should underline the word Neolithic period. If you fully understand such key words, then I believe you will provide the correct required responses. So let's look first at the keywords. When a question is about explain, what is it that is required of you? So a question of explain requires you to make plain or make clear how and why something happens. In simple words, an examiner wants to see a main point, but you have to go a step further and explain why or how something happens. Remember, our question was about reasons why early people domesticated animals and plants. So when we talk of domesticated, what are we referring to? Means adapted over time from a wild or natural state to life in close association with and to the benefit of human beings. So generally we are saying there was a time that man knew very less information about some animals and about some plants. But later man realized that they could be used towards the benefit of man. So man decided to domesticate them. Then remember, our question was about domestication of animals and plants in the Neolithic period. So what do we mean by Neolithic period? So when we talk of Neolithic period, we are only referring to that period when man began agriculture or domestication of plants and animals. So when you are asked to define the term Neolithic period, simply talk of refers to the period when man began agriculture or domestication of plants and animals. Let's now look at reasons why man started or man began domestication of plants and animals during Neolithic period. The first reason, there was the increased human population. So we are saying, at first human population was not too big and therefore it was fully supported by wild fruits and wild animals. But as man population grew, food scarcity in terms of wild fruits and wild animals emerged, and therefore man could not entirely depend on hunting and gathering. So there was need for man to start agriculture as source of livelihood. So the marking point, increased human population necessitating another source of livelihood. So man started agriculture to supplement food from hunting and gathering. Another important reason why man started agriculture or domesticated plants and animals was competition for food between human beings and other animals.